Hi, Divine Feminines. This is Divine Reads coming to you with a new message for your current energy. I just ask that Spirit show me what I need to see for the Divine Feminines on our current journey. Bring forth any messages of clarity, faith, hope, love, and prosperity. Please show me what I need to see. Messages for the Divine Feminine. All right. So the overall energy for this reading is the Temperance card. So the Divine Feminines for this reading are coming into a more balanced place. I still kind of get the feeling of juggling with emotions, kind of going back and forth. But they're trying to heal, working on healing. Definitely feeling better about themselves, about their journey, about their life and where they are right now, but still growing, okay? So in the recent past, I feel like the Divine Feminine was really tired and worn out here with the Nine of Wands, you know? Been through a lot, lots of changes, lots of battles, fights, conflicts, whether this was battling with other people, battling with themselves, just battling with life itself, going through lots of different things. But I think the Divine Feminine kind of realized how strong she was in those situations, and she was able to look at herself and realize that she still had something left to fight for. The Nine of Wands. Yeah, she may have taken some time to rest and meditate, bringing justice to herself, balancing herself out. You know, sometimes we get into a place where we feel like things aren't fair. We want things to be, you know, fair and true, right? So the Divine Feminine may have made a decision to just be more fair with herself, deal with other people who, you know, would be fair with her, right? So protecting herself and protecting her energy. Right now, the Divine Feminine is in the midst of some sort of change here with the Five of Cups. She may be in a place currently where she's looking at everything that she's lost, right? She might be crying over spilled milk. Let's see why the Five of Cups is here. Thinking about turning her back on a situation, on a person. I feel like the Divine Feminine, she is waiting for this happiness to come into her here with the Sun card, right? And the Sun is in front of her, right? Like if she just looks up, the Sun is here. Her happiness is here. It's right in front of her. It's here the entire time, but she won't look. She's not looking. She's unable to see right now, and she's blinded. Okay, she may be blinded by her own pain, her own emotions. She's blinded by something that is causing a distraction for her right now. What's the distraction for the Divine Feminine? What's the distraction for the Divine Feminine? Current distraction for the Divine Feminine. This is normally my mistress card, right? So if the divine feminine is still somehow intertwined with the third party, this could say that she is distracted by thoughts about the past situation with the third party, the current situation with the third party, a karmic. And this could be not necessarily that the divine feminine is consciously aware of being distracted by the karmic or third party, but this could be that the karmic is what is standing between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the high priestess. Okay. And so I'm kind of getting the energy that this may not be the divine feminine's energy at all. Currently, it could be that the karmic is in the midst of change and that she sees the divine feminine as happiness. Like, a lot of the karmics actually look up to the divine feminine in some way, shape, or form. They see the glow of the divine feminine, right? And the karmic may know that the divine feminine is happiness, signifies happiness for the divine masculine. Now, I couldn't tell you why this would just pop up in the middle of this reading. But with the high priestess at the bottom of the deck, it tells me that someone's intuition has been speaking to them. And I feel like the karmic knows and is very aware in this situation that the divine feminine is happiness for the divine masculine, that she signifies that for the divine masculine. Okay, the karmic's energy is here because they're looming over this situation right now because they're worried. Okay, so the current conflict right now is fighting, right? So who's fighting? What are we fighting for? This is another five of wands. Fighting to move forward, fighting to get to a more calm place, fighting to get away, right? To get away from defensive energies, battling, having to defend one's self. Okay, so the divine feminine may be in a place again where she's protecting her energy, right? Moving away from people and places and things that don't, or that aren't sensitive with where she is in her journey right now. Okay, so she's protecting herself. She's definitely protecting herself here. I want to pull an oracle just for what's blocking the divine feminine right now. What's blocking the divine feminine? What's blocking the divine feminine is truth. Okay? The divine feminine is still waiting for the divine masculine to come to her and tell her what has happened, what's going on, how he feels. She's still dealing with her own truths. Okay? Truths about who she is, truths about where she's been, about how she feels. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, there's triumphant success. Okay? And so she's protecting herself because she knows that things are going to change. She believes with all of her heart that she's going to be triumphant in this situation. And that is the truth, right? It is the truth for her, okay? But what she knows in 5D is not displaying right now in the 3D, Okay, what's displaying right now in the 3D is that the karmic is still here. The karmic is still around. She still seems to have some sort of control, some sort of power, right? She has yet to be sort of dethroned in the sense of, you know, she's not completely out of the picture yet, right? And so even though the divine feminine knows the truth and she knows that she's going to have triumphant success, she's still waiting. And so she's needing to be defensive with herself, with her energy. She's still needing to protect herself, okay? So subconsciously, for the divine feminine, she is healing. She is healing. She's vulnerable. She's still cleansing herself. She's cleansing herself of those painful thoughts, memories, those people. Why is the Star card here? The Emperor. So she's taking control of her healing. The divine feminine is in complete control of her healing, and she's giving in and being vulnerable to her own power. Okay, she may be taking on an entrepreneurial spirit in order to help her heal, focusing on work more. That's providing some sort of emotional fulfillment for her at this time. Okay, and with that, she's able to focus on something other than just the divine masculine or the karmic situation, or, you know, those negative, painful emotions. And this is part of her healing, right? Focusing on her personal abundance. There's still Six of Cup thoughts here, right? Thoughts of reconciliation, thoughts of past life energy. She may be becoming more in tune with her past life. Why is the Six of Cups here? Six of Cups is here because she knows the divine masculine is still giving to two situations, having to possibly be juggling between she and the karmic. But justice is here. Justice is coming. Justice is just on the horizon for her. Again, 5, conflict, battling. And I feel like this is battling with herself, battling with her 3D self, right? In order to get out of this third party energy. And I very strongly feel like the karmic is watching this reading. So there's definitely karmic energy here. This could also be speaking to the third party situation, right? Strategizing. Somebody's strategizing. And this could also be that the divine feminine is currently strategizing about what her reconciliation is going to look like. She may be secretly celebrating, you know, what she knows is coming. Okay, so we've got wish fulfillment, we've got emotional fulfillment, we've got, you know, conflict, being conflicted by the fact that it's not happening right now, but she knows it's coming. She knows it's coming, but she's trying to wait. She's trying to be patient. She's trying to focus on other things. She's trying to keep herself humble, stable. All right, so in the near future, we have the Magician card, right? The Magician is here. The divine feminine possibly manifesting. Juggling some sort of new beginning, juggling, making a choice, going back and forth with herself about some sort of an offer that she may not be interested in, an offer that she might be rejecting. And this is an offer for some sort of union. So with the Four of Wands, this can either be that the divine feminine has another suitor right outside of the divine masculine who may be offering her marriage, and she may not be interested. She may be trying to decide whether or not she wants to take this offer, right? Here with the Knight of Cups. And this offer that's coming into her is definitely something that she's contemplating. Do I take this new beginning, right? With the Fool card. Do I take this leap of faith and accept this offer? Okay. This could also be telling me that she's trying to manifest her union with the divine masculine, and she is just not quite sure that it's going to be everything that she wants it to be. So this divine feminine seems to be really having a rough time where she is right now. And I feel like this divine feminine is a little more early in her journey. All right. So how the divine feminine sees herself. She sees herself as moving forward. She may be moving on. She may be moving to a calmer place. She may see herself as leaving or removing herself from this situation, whether this is temporary or permanent. All right, so I'm going to pull from another deck for how the divine feminine sees herself. How the divine feminine sees herself. Again, I got the Justice card, and this is the third time that this card is coming up in this reading, okay? And this Justice card is telling me that the divine feminine sees herself as moving forward to justice. So the divine feminine could be going to law school. She could be moving on to go to law school. She could be going to court. She could be getting a divorce. She could be, moving into a more balanced place or balanced energy. She could be preparing to go before someone to receive some sort of a judgment. And she may also feel like justice for her is being single right now, being single and abundant, focusing on herself, okay? The outside influence right now for the divine feminine is the Three of Wands. And so this is action. This is, foresight. This is planning for the future, okay? The divine feminine waiting for her ships to come in, right? Planning for that abundance, working toward that abundance, and waiting for the abundance to come completely through. And with the Ace of Swords, I feel like this is going to be a victory for her, okay? And she may be getting some sort of assistance. So whether this is assistance from like a physical person, right? Someone helping her, maybe a partner, a business partner, a friend, co-worker, or this could signify assistance from like her angels, her spirit guides, okay? Now, the hopes and fears for the divine feminine is actually this new journey, right? So it could be the leap of faith itself that the divine feminine is currently struggling with, right? Taking this leap. It could also be that the divine feminine is afraid in this situation to look foolish or to look like a fool. She may be afraid that she is foolishly investing or have invested in something that's not going to pan out. The divine feminine, again, may be in the middle of a battle between two people, right? Battling between two minds. If there are two masculines in the divine feminine's life, she's trying to make a decision possibly between the divine masculine and a soulmate or a life partner here. There's an air of competition here with this card. That this divine feminine may have been investing in a new relationship, okay? And it may come time in this relationship to take some sort of leap of faith to move into the next level with the Hierophant just under that, okay? And she's not sure that she wants to do this. She's not ready to make this decision just yet. Now, possible outcome for this Divine Feminine is the Queen of Cups, okay? So, nurturing, loving queen, right? Having this offer. She's looking at this offer. She's trying to decide if she wants to fully accept the offer. She hasn't quite opened it yet, right? So, she's kind of trying to see. She's looking at it. She's examining it, right? So, still no decision being made in the near future here for the Divine Feminine. Well, possible outcome, right? So this is a union for me, okay? This is a union. But with the card that's up under it, right, bottom of the deck, is the Page of Wands. But if you notice in this card, right, this Page of Wands, he's leaving to go off on a new journey. So I feel like we've got the Divine Feminine, right, taking stock of this offer, looking at this offer, analyzing this offer, right? We have some sort of huge embrace here with the Two of Cups. I don't want to pay attention as much to the fact that this is the Two of Cups and pay more attention to the fact that they're embracing, right? Because just after this embrace is the walking away, okay? So I'm kind of getting the sense that this Divine Feminine is saying goodbye to someone, possibly this other suitor, right? So I am going to pull an oracle card for this last position for the possible outcome for the Divine Feminine. Movement, choices, decisions, okay? And in this card, what I'm being drawn to is all the options, right? We've got Pentacles, right? So these are finances. We have union here with the 2 rings, okay? We have earth signifiers with growth and prosperity. And we have air. So this is everything on the table, but it's also another 2. Okay? It's also another 2. And I feel like she's walking away to make the decision to move towards her light, which I believe to be the Divine Masculine. Okay? This card is 19, so 1 and 9 is 10. Okay? And so this is the completion of some sort of other relationship that this Divine Feminine may have been in. Okay? And I'm wanting to, I want to grab Secret Messages card straight from Spirit for the Divine Feminine to top off this reading. Okay, just give me one message for the Divine Feminine. Ooh, wow. The card says choose love. Okay, so I'm going to read it. It says, if you're struggling with an obstacle or conflict, choose a path of love. Suffering, doubt, and frustration all transform in the presence of love. So show your love courageously. Show your love openly. Show your love with no strings attached. It's safe to give and receive love. In fact, if you have a hard time with self-love, start outside yourself and work your way in. Showing love to others can be a gateway for loving yourself. Now, let me explain to you what I just got when I read that. What I was seeing was the Divine Feminine, this Divine Feminine may have been in some sort of other relationship. And it may not have been as serious to her as it was to this other suitor. Okay. And so this other suitor is trying to move up in this relationship. Maybe proposing. Okay. Maybe asking to become official, right? To share their relationship with others, to share it with the world, right? And this divine feminine, she's been thinking about it, right? She's been kind of looking, listening, waiting, trying to figure out what it is that she wants to do. She's been assessing this situation. I feel like this divine feminine is making the decision to not go forward with this relationship. It's now getting to the point where she has to decide if she's going to focus on herself or if she's going to move into this relationship. If she moves into this relationship, things change for her in terms of her path back to her divine masculine. And I think that this divine feminine is maybe realizing that her love, her heart, lies elsewhere, and that she's not going to be able to give this suitor what he's looking for. Okay, she's not going to be able to fully commit to this endeavor. So instead of just waiting for the divine masculine, she's going to choose herself in this situation. She's going to choose her own happiness. She's going to choose her own light. Okay, and so I feel like this is the air of a younger divine feminine, who is more toward maybe the beginning, middle of her journey. And this is a pivotal point for this divine feminine and where she's heading in her life. So at the bottom of this deck, it says, say you're sorry. And I feel like this divine feminine is offering an apology to this suitor. And I feel like they're going to be able to end on good terms. I don't feel like there's going to be any animosity, and she is going to step in to her divinity, right? And she's going to kind of let him or her down easy, right? I feel like this is very positive for her, and this is definitely a growing point. And I feel like someone here is learning a valuable lesson about self-love and self-worth. All right, so this is my divine feminine read. Thanks for watching. Bye.